Hello, people. Guess what? I just spent the Sunday training in tactical gun class. It was pretty cool, guys. Actually, this is my, I believe, 5th time training with this group of people, these instructors. Awesome instructors, I should say. They really teach you how to draw your gun, marksmanships, how to be safe. A lot of safety comes along with practicing how to shoot guns while moving. It's different type of training or practice when you go to a gun range and just stand there, scope, look at your target, and just aim at those pieces of papers. It's different when you have to draw from your side. If you thinking about, or if you have a CCW, concealed carry permit, totally different type of shooting, where you have to shoot from a holster or from your side. Practicing how to change magazines, all that, how to move around. There's a lot of factors when it comes to shooting guns. And the reason I went this time is to take a couple of my friends, because one of them bought a gun and is not really familiar with handguns, how to shoot and safety and all that. He bought it for protection for his house, because he's got a kid and wants to protect his family. And you really need to know how to use it. Buying the gun itself, just because you're a man and you know how to pull a trigger, that you know how to use a gun. Watching YouTube videos and reading about it is not the same thing than practicing really with somebody who knows how to use a gun. The second one is also another friend of mine who's thinking of buying a gun but don't know anything about it. So took him with me to take the class, and the reason I took it to is a refreshment course for me. I still, believe me, I still making some mistakes. I wouldn't say some, a lot of mistakes. And then taking that class kind of reminds me how to do it again. But probably gonna go next month again. Got the bug of it again. Reason I don't go often, because right now ammos are very expensive. But anyway, my message is for people who's thinking of buying a gun. Educate yourself, especially if you're a guy. A lot of guys is like, it's a man thing to do. Buy a gun. It's our Second Amendment to, is it Second Amendment? Yeah, it is Second Amendment. To own a gun or buy a gun, but not because, like I said, you played Call of Duty and you prestige and and you're a man and you played airsoft and paintball, whatever have you, then you know how to use a gun. No, you don't. Safety, muscling the people around you, finger on the trigger, so many things happening, unsafety things when it comes to guns. So if you guys are anybody that's buying a gun, please educate yourself by taking a class. Really knowing the safety of owning a gun. Getting a safe, getting a lock for it, just how to handle it too. And even though, I take it back, even though if you're not buying a gun, you should educate yourself. Firearms and guns are part of our culture, and it's around. You, even though you're against it, take the class and know all about it, because it's around. Unless the world abolished guns and it doesn't exist anymore, good for you. If you're one of those people who's trying to, get rid of guns, but not anytime soon. It's gonna be around us. If shit hits the fan and you don't know how to use a gun, or you wrestled somebody, some bad guy, you got the gun from them and you don't know how to use the fucking thing, you end up just hurting yourself. So even though you don't own a gun, or even especially if you're against guns, know all about it by taking those classes. Google it, bunch of tactical gun classes that you can take. Educate yourself with that, you know. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and on the video I'm gonna show, it was me and my friend, two friends, one of them who owns the gun, the other one who's thinking of buying a gun, and we had a blast, man. I'm probably gonna go again. It's not that expensive. I think got 3 hours of lessons. The one that we went to is in the mountains, Laura Canyon to be exact. And this company called American Defense Enterprise. Hit them up. If you live in Los Angeles, call them up and you know, take their classes. Pretty cool people. One of the instructors, her name is Paula. She's awesome. She's a badass too, and you know, she can move, shoot, target from the heart to eyes. I'm telling you, you have to see them work, because they're pretty good. Yeah, look at the videos, pretty cool. I tried to do, again, at my age, I tried to do different things to make life interesting, fun, you know. And check it out. And again, please, 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 if you are thinking about buying a gun, or you don't know anything about guns, take those classes. Educate yourself. It's important, because it's around us. Yeah, all right, people, stay safe, be cool, and see you guys around. Oh, by the way, if you like my videos and you have any questions, hit me up, subscribe, or ask me questions. Again, let me remind you, I'm just a guy in his middle age trying to do something fun, living life, and just trying to pass it on to other people who's about to turn 50 or hitting the midlife crisis and thinking that life's over. No, I'm just starting. And be healthy, exercise, work out, read a lot of things, meet a lot of people, go to a lot of places, and do things. Don't just stay in the home and after work and just watch TV and sit on the couch, you know. Do something, have fun with life, because there's a lot of shit out there to do. All right, people, be safe, be cool, and be nice on your comments. See you later. Bye. Boom. This is the time we took our gun class. It was my 5th time, but a friend of mine hadn't done it before, and he's thinking of buying a gun, so I decided to take the class again and maybe bring him with me. This is him during the first hour of our lesson. He was picking up pretty fast.
Finger on the trigger. Now, I want you to take one shot and trap that trigger back of the trigger. Now, your second, gently release it until you're clear. Don't pull the finger off. Now. Fire!
Go again?
This is me. I'm a bit rusty. I'm still hitting the chest, but first couple of shots I missed the target about 1 inch to the left. But I got back to it pretty quick.
Set trigger reset, take your time.
It's me again. Daily practicing. 1 shots in the chest and 1 shot to the head. Multiple target.
No emergency reload. Keep it out. Index your magazine. As it's coming up, drop the other one. Left hand, left thumb. Beautiful. After action drills. Good job, David. Fire!
This is me practicing a little bit faster now. I'm trying to pick up the speed. And this is the time that you have to practice reloading right there. I was stumbling a little bit. But yeah, I got it in. 2 in the chest, 1 in the head. Checking my background, make sure there's no more bad guy, and
ready.
Back in the holster.
Fire!
Right here, watch me do a double tap on the chest. Boom, boom. Then 1 to the head. That was great.
Here, you get a bad guy who rushes you.
Him instructions.
You're going to shoot his feet. You want to be able to shoot him directly in the breast cap. So now punch out and take your shots.
See, they're very good at that, making sure that they correct your mistakes right away so you can make the adjustment and shoot better. Pretty awesome.
Beautiful.
This guy is a friend of mine. He's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, world champion in Pan Ams and competitions, and he wants to learn.
Now, slide his lock back, come across with the left thumb, left thumb, close. Now, the reason we do it that way, if we were to seat the magazine, or if we were to prematurely seat the magazine and it's not completely inserted and it points with our right, it loads a bullet into the chamber, or not at all.
He's actually pretty good. He loved it. He just bought his own gun, so I want to make sure he knows how to use it. So I invited him to take a class with me, and he did awesome. I think we're gonna come back again. And he wants to come back. This is me now in the kill house. Go into the room and practice clearing the room with bad guys. That guy is in the back of me, just making sure I know how to move, how fast I move, so I don't shoot anybody else. I have to say that was a rush. As soon as they ask if I want to go again, I didn't hesitate. I wanted to go as many as I can. Practicing how to change clips in the middle of the fight, hiding, making sure you're not an easy target.
Why do we go in with only 1 round when you can go in
I
with
just
a full
love doing
magazine,
things like
right?
this, trying to make life a little bit interesting. Sometimes when you do things the easy way or a routine, life gets boring, and who wants a boring life, you know? But sometimes you gotta take a chance and do things that you feel uncomfortable or not in your comfort zone. And sometimes you just gotta go out there and try it. Life is more interesting that way, and I think that's the way to live. Making friends, making memories. So when it's your time to go and leave this earth, you feel like you've done everything you can with what you've got. Doing are the ones that most people have never done or never thought of trying. So why not? Get out there and live